Why Rhaenyra is betrayed again in House of the Dragon Season 3. Picture this. You are finally sitting on the throne you have fought tooth and nail for. You have survived assassinations, lost children, watched your family tear itself apart, and just when you think you can catch a breath, someone you trusted plunges a knife right into your back. Again. Welcome to Rhaenyra Targaryen's never-ending nightmare. And trust me, Season 3 is about to make her previous betrayals look like minor inconveniences at a Sunday brunch. Before we dive into this glorious mess of treachery and dragonfire, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss another deep dive into the chaos of Westeros. Your future self will thank you when the theories start flying. Now, let us talk about Rhaenyra Targaryen, the woman who has been collecting betrayals like they are rare collectibles. Season 1 gave us her father picking her as heir, and then basically undermining that choice at every turn. Season 2 showed us allies turning into question marks, and trusted advisors playing their own games. But Season 3? Season 3 is setting up to deliver the most devastating betrayal yet, and the signs are plastered all over the walls of Dragonstone like wanted posters at a tavern. The thing about Rhaenyra is that she keeps making the same mistake. She trusts people. Revolutionary concept in Westeros, I know. But here's where it gets interesting. The betrayal coming her way in Season 3 is not going to be from some random lord she barely knows. This is going to hit close to home. We are talking about people in her inner circle. The ones who have been whispering advice in her ear, the ones who have bent the knee and sworn their loyalty. Because in the Game of Thrones, loyalty is about as reliable as a chocolate teapot. Let us break down the prime suspects, because this is about to get spicy. First up, we've got to talk about the dragon seeds. These are the commoners and bastards that Rhaenyra has elevated to dragon riders, giving them power they never dreamed of having. Sounds noble, right? Wrong. This is a disaster waiting to happen, and anyone who has read Fire and Blood knows exactly where this train is headed. When you give low-born people dragons, you're not just giving them power, you're giving them ambition. And ambition in Westeros is like gasoline near an open flame. Hugh Hammer and Uff the White, remember those names because they're about to become synonyms with treachery. These guys go from having nothing to riding the most powerful weapons in the known world, and suddenly they start thinking, why should we follow this queen when we could be kings ourselves? The groundwork for their betrayal has already been laid. Hugh has already shown signs of ego inflation, and Ulf has been acting like he won the lottery and forgot who gave him the ticket. The writers are setting this up masterfully, and if you think Rhaenyra sees it coming, you're giving her way too much credit. But wait, there's more. Because if the dragon seeds were the only problem, Rhaenyra might actually stand a chance. Enter the political vultures circling Dragonstone. The small council has been a viper's nest since day one, and Season 3 is positioning certain members to make moves that will leave Rhaenyra's reign in shambles. Corlys Nilarion, the sea snake himself, has been playing the long game, and while he has supported Rhaenyra, his ultimate loyalty is to House Valyrian. When push comes to shove, and it absolutely will, where do you think his priorities lie? With the queen who keeps losing ground, or with preserving his own legacy? Then we have the issue of the common people. Season 2 did an incredible job showing us that the small folk are not just background characters anymore. They are hungry, they are angry, and they are tired of watching dragons burn their crops while nobles play their little games. Rhaenyra ruling from Dragonstone might seem secure, but the moment she takes King's Landing, she's walking into a powder keg. The people do not love her. They don't even know her. And when food runs out and winter approaches, their loyalty will go to whoever promises them bread, not whoever has the better claim to a pointy chair.
Speaking of King's Landing, let us talk about what happens when Rhaenyra actually takes the throne. This is where the real nightmare begins. Taking the Iron Throne is not the victory, it is the beginning of the end. History is about to repeat itself in the most brutal way possible, because Rhaenyra's occupation of King's Landing is going to be short, bloody, and absolutely catastrophic. The city will turn against her. Her own allies will start questioning whether she is fit to rule, and those dragon seeds we talked about, they are going to see an opportunity to seize power for themselves during the chaos. The Battle of Tumbleton is coming, and for those who do not know, this is where everything falls apart. This is where Hugh Hammer and Ulf the White betray Rhaenyra in the most spectacular fashion, switching sides mid-battle and turning their dragons against her forces. Imagine training someone, giving them everything, trusting them with your most powerful weapons, and then watching them burn your army to ash while laughing about it. That is the level of betrayal we are talking about. This is not just a political backstabbing. This is a full-scale military catastrophe orchestrated by the very people she empowered. And if you think that is bad, just wait until we talk about King's Landing itself turning on her. The uprising that is brewing is not going to be some minor riot that gets squashed. This is going to be a full revolt, with the small folk storming Dragonstone demanding her head on a spike. Rhaenyra's rule is going to be so unpopular, so mismanaged by her advisors, and so plagued by bad decisions that the very people she is fighting for will want her gone. The irony is almost poetic. She fights for her birthright, finally gets it, and then loses it because she couldn't read the room. What makes this even tragic is that Rhaenyra is not necessarily a bad ruler. She is just surrounded by bad options and worse advisors. Every choice she makes is influenced by people with their own agendas. Every decision is a gamble with consequences she can't fully predict. She is playing checkers while everyone else is playing four-dimensional chess with live grenades. And the worst part? She keeps trusting people. She keeps believing that loyalty means something. She keeps thinking that because someone swore an oath, they will keep it. In Westeros, oaths are like New Year's resolutions. Everyone makes them, and nobody keeps them. The setup for Season 3 is absolutely diabolical, because we, the audience, can see the betrayals coming from a mile away, but Rhaenyra cannot. Or maybe she can, but she is so desperate for allies that she is willing to overlook the red flags. Either way, we are about to witness one of the most devastating downfalls in Targaryen history, and it's going to be spectacular in the worst possible way. So why does Rhaenyra keep getting betrayed? Because she is fighting a war on every front: political, military, social, and personal. She is trying to be the queen her father said she could be, but Westeros doesn't want a queen. It wants stability, it wants food, and it wants someone strong enough to hold the realm together. Rhaenyra is strong, but she is not ruthless enough. She hesitates when she should strike. She trusts when she should suspect, and she clings to ideals in a world that has none. Season 3 is going to break her in ways we have not seen yet, and honestly, it's going to be heartbreaking and thrilling to watch. So buckle up, because the Dance of the Dragons is about to hit its darkest chapter, and Rhaenyra Targaryen is standing at the center of a storm she cannot control. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.